Okay. Joel Embiid.
Tier 1.
Luca.
Tier 1.
It's a lot of people in tier 1.
It's fine, but what's wrong with a lot of players being in tier 1?
All right, Kevin Durant.
Tier 1.
Okay.
Those are top 10 players. You literally just named the top 10 players, probably.
Okay. Tatum.
I think Tatum's tier 2. I might be a little disrespectful, but I think he's tier 2.
Booker.
Booker's tier 2.
John Morant.
He's tier 2.
I feel like these players are tier 2 only because the other players are just so much better than them.
Dame is tier 1.
Dame. Let me see.
What?
Dame is tier 1.
Dang. This is your list, not mine.
Dame is definitely tier 1. I don't know.
Jaylen Brown.
He's tier 3. I think Jaylen Brown's a tier 3 player. A disrespectful, Henny?
I got him in tier 3 in my list. I think tier 1 should be the best player. Tier 2 following would be the top 9. Tier 3 should be the rest of the league.
That wouldn't make sense.
Anthony Davis.
A tier is not
Anthony Davis.
A tier is not a place. A tier is a numerous amount of several things.
It can't be so many tier 1s.
Why can't it
There's
be?
a lot of tier 1s.
So how many franchise players? Franchise players are tier 1 player. How many franchise players are there? That superstars.
How many championships are there?
How many superstars are in the league?
How many MVPs are there?
Numerous.
You only get one a year.
Yeah, but okay, cool. But if you're naming superstar players, that's tier 1. Those players are superstar players. Stephen Curry's not a tier 1 player. What are we talking about? So LeBron James not a tier 1 player. So the only tier 1 player is one player.
Yes, in my list.
All right, that sounds
makes
crazy.
sense.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
It always should be the best player.
It doesn't make sense. Go ahead.
It
doesn't make sense.
There's never been a bunch of tier 1s.
Penny, it don't make sense because why could there be a tier
2s? That doesn't make sense.
Tier 1.
Exactly. That doesn't make sense. How do you have multiple players in tier 2 and tier 3 and have one player in tier 1?
The best, you could have the best, then so on and so on.
So that means that everybody. So that means they can't be in the same tier.
That doesn't make sense.
No, I would put the best at the top of the tier. The best of the best.
Right. So the best of the best.
Player the best out of everybody.
Right. Okay, but that's the thing. You can't have. So that's the thing, right? One best player. You would call it who? Who's the best player in the league?
Joker.
But he wasn't the MVP. But he wasn't the MVP. So Joel Embiid is not the best player in the league? He was the MVP. So that's what I'm saying. It's debatable. That's why you can't have one player. That's why you it's not a one place type of thing.
I'm gonna have one player. That's how my list is gonna go. But you
can
continue.
Cool. All right. So keep going, Chris.
Anthony Davis.
AD is tier 2. That disrespectful?
When healthy.
When healthy?
Tier 1.
When healthy, he's tier 2. I still think he's tier 2.
Nah.
He's never. He's
y'all list, tier 1. That's when he's healthy.
I don't think.
I was in a top 5 player.
I don't think he's a top 5 player.
Tier 1.
I don't think he's a top 5 player. When healthy.
So what is he when healthy?
Top 10. Top 12.
Jimmy Butler.
12.
He's tier 2. Yeah, Luka's better than AD. I would take Luka. I would take
we're
Joel.
Talking about health. We're talking about health.
I'm talking. I don't care. Whatever list, however you want to call it. I'm taking Luka. Taking LeBron. I'm taking Joel Embiid. I'm taking Giannis. I'm taking Joker. That's 5 players right there. When AD's healthy.
Harden.
put up some stats so you can still help.
Harden's a tier 2 player. Harden's a tier 2 player.
In the regular season, right?
I mean, that's what we're talking about, right?
Here we go.
Regular season matters. That's why he's a tier 2. Because if he was what he was in the regular season and the playoffs, he'd be tier 1. Boom. Boom.
Kyrie Irving.
Tier 3. He don't. He's not a winning basketball player.
Ooh. He is Harden. But
I mean, Harden was the main player. Harden was the main player in Houston going to the Western Conference Finals. The main player. Only getting stopped by one team. Kyrie hasn't even done anything since he left Cavs. Hasn't done anything. He literally hasn't done anything. But I think he made a couple of All-Star games.
Where does random Harden hate came from, Chris? Where's this random Harden hate came from?
All right, Donovan Mitchell. Keep going.
Oh, tier 2.
Tier 2?
Yeah, he's tier 2.
Ooh.
Where does this Donovan Mitchell hate come from?
You think Donovan Mitchell's a tier? He's not a tier 1 player. Cut it out. Not after getting smoked. Not after getting smoked by Jalen Brunson twice. He a tier 2 player. Jalen Brunson tier 2.
Oh, I was about to ask.
Jalen Brunson tier 2, baby. Tier 1 is superstars.
Okay. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Has to be tier 2.
Okay, the thing about Shea, right, is that he hasn't
won.
That's the thing. They
lose. They make the Thunder look so pretty. He'd be having 30 and they'd be losing.
All right, hold on. Let me. They have a young team, right? I want to be fair about how we assess the.
Yeah, please do, because who on tier 2 has won that y'all named so far?
I said Jalen Brunson. He took his team. He went to the East. He was in the Western Conference Finals last year, and then went to the semis this year.
He also was an All-Star, and Shea was.
Yeah.
Favoritism,
politics.
Like I said, the Thunder are losing, and he's an All-Star. It's only, and he's averaging 30, and they're losing. Doesn't make any sense.
So last season they were. Last season they finished 10th.
They were actually winning when he was on All-Star team.
Listen, last season they finished 10th. Season before that they finished 14th. Before that 14th. And I don't know if he was on the team at this time. I'm just letting. I know he just got there.
2 years. 2 years, no progress.
I think Shea is amazing. I think he's probably one of the best players in the NBA.
You can't even tell me they start 5.
That's my point.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead, Henny.
Jalen, and Shea.
See?
And Shea. Giddy, Dort, Chet. Giddy, Dort.
Chet hurt. Your Chet didn't even play.
No.
Jalen Williams. Yeah, it's Giddy, Shea, Jalen Williams, Dort, and Jalen Williams. So 2 Jalen Williams, Dort, Giddy, and Shea.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Won't help you.
No.
He said, "Nah, I know. I watch basketball." my man Shea averaged 30. So look. So Shea played 68 games last year, which is good. The year before that, he played 58. Year before that, he played 30. Year before that, 70 and 73. I mean,
I think he was a tier 2 player. This year, he was a tier 2 player.
He was tier 2 in town. Yeah, he was tier 2 in production for sure. It didn't lead to a lot of wins, but that's because his team sucked. But then again, if you would have put Chris Paul on that team, they'd probably make the playoffs. But that's neither here nor there. Mm-hmm. Keep going.
And proving it.
Who else you got?
Chris Paul was tier 1 at that point.
All right.
He wasn't.
Nah,
he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
He was tier 2. He was tier 2.
He was seasoned.